for years, I've actually been closely watching the whole area of environmental medicine and the whole interest in chemical sensitivity and the exposure of chemicals in the environment. I think it's going to be a major, major influence on health, both now and in the future. AccuChem Laboratories was a traditional lab that had been used by many clinicians in our industry to look at levels of these chemicals and metals in patients' bodies. The recent purchase by Metametrix of AccuChem has allowed us to quickly jumpstart us into this whole area, which I'm very, very excited about. So we'll be able to look at volatile organic carbon compounds, the PCB area, the chlorinated pesticides, organophosphate pesticides, the whole area of plasticizers, of phthalates and parabens and bisphenol A, flame retardants, Teflon-type materials, all these things that are flooding into the environment are of tremendous interest to our laboratory and of course, patients and clinicians around the world. The CDC is now measuring over 200 of these compounds routinely in doing population studies, trying to figure out, what do we all have in us, and we all have everything. So what we've created at Metametrix is a whole profile that we're calling toxic effects, which looks at both environmental chemicals as well as heavy metals, lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic, those types of things. And allowing the clinician at reasonable prices to begin to look at the effects of these chemicals or the levels of these chemicals in their patients to begin to correlate these with their various conditions. It's interesting. There is, I think, a growing awareness that we're all seeing in the natural organic movements and the things people are hearing about in the environment, the bisphenol A issues. There is a growing awareness. I think the awareness needs to continue to grow and improve. The biggest at-risk population are developing humans, the fetuses, the newborns. These are the canaries in the mind of humanity that are really the most sensitive. The other factor that we're going to be looking at too is the genetic ability to detoxify, because there are really two components that we have going on here. There's the exposures that we're all experiencing, and then there's our innate ability to detoxify. And that needs to be looked at from a genetic potential and also a nutritional potential, because there's a lot that can be done from the nutritional side to help us to remove these chemicals from the body.